Welcome back, ladies. All right, we're going to jump into reading number 2. This pertains to your divine feminine. What men see with you right now. Where the universe is trying to take you spiritually, so forth and so on, etc., etc., etc. So this is gentleman friendly, but it's still mostly pertaining to the women. Yeah. See, I was washing some clothes, so my shirt's wet as hell. All right, let's talk about, the death energy is still here, but also this card is so much deeper than just death. Let's look at what you see for a second. You see the skulls, you see the mudras, you see the nudity, so forth and so on. This is a woman who is operating within her shadow. A woman that is viewed perhaps as someone who is not nervous to delve into the dark side of their own mind. But they realize that by doing that, they not only integrate a piece of themselves, but they wear it with pride. Hence, the skulls. Each of those skulls has been a symbolic death for you. And I heard quite a few of you are getting into sex magic. I heard that the more you grow in that practice, the more you will gain a true passion for it. And the more passion you gain, the more defensive you will become over said tradition. You'll push to dispel all the rumors of what the actual practice is like. Because there are some horror stories. There are some people out there that messed it up, but they didn't mess up the practice. They messed up the reputation. And quite a few of you are about to go in there quite fierce and take care of it. The magician in conjunction with the Kali energy, sex magic. We're doing major arcanas today, by the way. What many divine masculines might see you as right now isn't so much a controlling individual, but a person that knows how to defend and to shield themselves from any crap that the divine masculine or a man in general might try to bring her way. You're very alluring. Trust me, the energy I'm feeling off this card right now in the collective is quite a few of you are very, very alluring. Extremely alluring. You're oozing appeal and some. And your divine masculine, he's working on himself. And you will connect when it's time. But many of you connect on the astral. And quite a few of you are versed enough in your path, even though you might not have walked down the practice of sex magic yet. But many of you are versed within your path that you know that you have a few things you have to do before you connect with him. And the astral is a place where you two can connect and you both get the fulfillment that you desire. Yes, you can't, hold each other per se, but there's fulfillment. You have to walk right now in the Empress energy and not the Empress energy of the one that you see in the celestial, more of the shadow, the infernal. Because as you walk as this Empress, you're coming forth with the knowledge. You're coming forth with the heat. Quite a few of you are burying yourselves and pretty much saying, this is who I am, accept me for who I am, or roll the hell on. And that's what makes you so alluring to people. You've gone through the journey of the fool quite some time, but this go around you're going to be going with your head turned in all directions at the same time. Because you know that there are gentlemen coming for the Empress energy, the Kali energy that you might rock, the sensuality that you might rock. and you're just really bearing yourself as you are, and you know that will attract people. What I mean by bearing is just being your raw, authentic self. Perhaps quite a few of you are starting to feel extra confident in what you once did not have confidence for. Perhaps you picked up a new outfit. Perhaps you've been working on yourself. You know, it could, the bearing all, take that, how that resonates with you. Okay. Maybe a few of you are butt naked running through the woods at 3 o'clock in the morning talking to the moon. I mean, hey, it's nothing wrong with that. It's a witch thing. But you have even bared yourself naked in front of the justice, and you have had your scales balanced. You've gone through your shebang, and you don't have to go through it again, because you've gone through your dark night of the soul. You've gone through this. You've bared yourself nude right before the universe in your true, authentic, vulnerable self. So that's pretty much what a lot of the guys see with you right now, is a lot of vulnerability, a lot of Empress energy, but a shadowy Empress energy. Not saying that you're gone dark side. There's nothing wrong with the dark side though, but it's a shadowy Empress energy. Like, a lot of y'all still have your celestial, but okay, quite a few of you all might have been working with the celestial, or the heavens, or the Luna, you know, the light side of everything, and now you're about to go down the path into the dark side of the moon. Perhaps a few of you will be guided by Hecate, or Hecate, however y'all like to say her name, okay? Don't butcher me. I'm just the messenger. But for those that are going down to it, I'm going to be honest. For the one that resonates the most with this reading, you have a very shadowy nature when it pertains to your sensuality. And I think the reason I say that is because of the graveyard. Okay, let's just keep it real. I'm not saying you're in the graveyard. I'm just saying that the graveyard. Think of that for a second. Death can be very sensual. Death can be very erotic. I'm not saying it's something about the transition. For example, better way to word it. Orgasm is a mini death. There's something very erotic about that realm. About the realm between the living and the dead. I don't mean an erotic that has you running around it, you know, looking all, yeah, but it is a realm that can trigger our deepest, darkest fantasies. You can see that from all the lore and the mythology that came forth. Right? So if you're walking in that energy, I see quite a few of you going through many phases and many shifts. And I think that you started to really go through this shift and understanding different aspects of you and yourself as a sensual person. Understanding what it's like to work with the night, what it's like to work with the dark side of the moon, what it's like to work with those energies and that current. And not so much just, you know, you're trying new stuff for those that resonate. You understand that by using your energy in that way to manifest more of an infernal earthly plane. What I mean by that is just, you know, ladies, come on, everybody done it. Male witches done it, female, we've all done it. We like that person, and we cast a little work in it, and we be like, hi, and they be like, hi. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just don't go too crazy with it and like have a zombie. We don't want that. But there's nothing wrong with making yourself more appealing. You feel me? You understand that by using that energy within yourself, it's so much more potent than just, because you're literally using everything, include this on the earth plane and some. Yours was on the earth plane, but you see that by working with the shadowy aspects of yourself and focusing more on the earth or the chthonic and more on the, I don't want to say personal gain, because magic is personal gain. Let's just be real here. We all get some personal gain in life. It's just how you use it. For real. You know, just be honest. It's all an energy exchange. So for your personal gain, you know, maybe getting looked at more by the fellas. I ain't gonna lie, for those who are doing it though, you are really emitting that, oozing that vibe of sensuality and sex appeal and a very shadowy nature. And it might be intimidating to a few gentlemen, but to a few gentlemen, it might be very enticing and arousing. So right now you're really operating in that energy, and that's what they see with you. All right. Hopefully this resonates with you in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back in a second.